I think I'm perfect. Perfect. It's just perfect. Perfect. I'm perfect.
All right, we are back. This is what I said. It was day one, actually looking for the car. Day two, pretty much got an idea of how I'm gonna build this thing, this monster of a car, the 1996 Camaro Z28 with some extra flair to it. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. But basically all I gotta do is just take this engine out and rebuild it. And luckily that won't take nothing but a chicken wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the crane to move over here and yeet that sucker out of there. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out and we're gonna move it back where it was. Look at that nice clean engine bay. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna go ahead and take the key components out. We just basically did a whole front end and rear end upgrade with 3-star performance parts. That's what I consider 3-star performance, but everybody has a different idea looking at stuff. I mean, the front sway bar is a little iffy. If I really want to get to it, I could. Now I could just remove both the sway bars and get to the sway bar, get the sway bar links out of there if I wanted to. But I mean, it is a little rusty, but ain't nothing a little rusty can fix. So we're gonna leave it just like that for right now. I don't know, I'm having fun, y'all. I'm having some good ass fun. So the options that they had were a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but I do have the Coyote engine with upgraded stuff. I could throw that in there, but I want to see what else they had. Okay, so you basically can do the CGM supercharge, which I do believe that was the one that had the big ass blower on it. Let me look. But okay, no, it's not the carb. I mean, you could do the Ford Boss. You could do that. You could do that, but I don't know if I want to. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a big boy. It says 600 and wow, 680. Also, this one is the, oh, I guess this one has a different transfer case or something on the back of it. I can see it's a night and day difference, but yeah, I could see that. So I don't know if I made any of these, but we're gonna go ahead and just get this together. And like I said, what I do like about this now is the fact that if I want to build the engine, all I gotta do is just press F5 and look, it buys everything I need, literally everything. And if I press F9, it buys the stuff for upgraded stuff. So I don't even have to, I can legit sit here and just press these buttons and like it works perfectly fine. Now we have a 3-star engine, 3 stars. Like when I say this shit comes in handy, it comes in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pistons in here. Even though I know the motor's upside down, typically you don't want to have the motor upside down unless you're putting the caps on, because you don't want to, do it upside down. It wouldn't make sense. But as far as like putting the crankshaft in, yeah, you can do that. You can most definitely do that. But I would not recommend having an engine upside down, especially when you got pistons that need to be sleeved inside of a, inside of a cylinder wall. You don't want that. You don't want this shit upside down. I'm telling you, it'll ruin your life. So we're gonna go ahead and put all these upgraded parts, because 3 stars is typically high quality, and that's what you want, especially if you're building an engine for high performance like we are. And you just want to make sure that you don't have no BS going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be driving this high powered car and it snaps like a toothpick because you ain't got everything upgraded. Don't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and rotate this engine. We're flying through this as fast as possible. Put the upgraded heads. I know I gotta put some push rods in here somewhere. We'll figure that out later. Put the heads on. And see, I like how it just puts it on real quick. You don't even have to worry about it. Got the bottom end of the supercharger. We got the fuel rail we can throw up top, but we got headers that we can throw on this thing. Look at that. That's pretty quick, ain't it? Put the camshaft in there. Get some cam gears going. put the push rods in here. They're so teeny that you have to really like pay attention, because you can miss it just by a hair. They're so, you know, long push rods, and you need the rocker arms too. Even though we got high quality rocker arms now, that'll help a lot. We got high quality push rods, and now we got high quality rocker arms, which will help a lot. So I like the fact, like I said, the mod itself is pretty quick when actually installing bolts, especially with the debug motion that they added to the mod menu itself, and that comes in handy. That literally comes in handy. Timing chain. I'm gonna put this timer cover on. Oops, I messed up. You gotta let everything highlight, and then boom, you can just throw it on there real quick. So you gotta be kind of patient when you're you know, waiting for the stuff to get put on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get everything, you know, mounted up and throw this son of a gun in there. And hopefully I'm aiming for like more than 1,000. Obviously, I mean, you gotta be ridiculous not to aim for more than 1,000, right? I know I'm doing this thing all butt backwards, but hey, it's all good. Now, typically, if you really wanted to build an engine, just know it will take some months in real life, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. It just depends on what kind of project you're going for. Typically, you just want to have as much patience as possible. Don't want to rush anything, because as soon as you start rushing shit, that's when you start fucking up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put these rocker arms on, and I'm not too worried about we can just throw the fuel filter on there for right now. Okay, got the heads on. Put the spark plugs in there just for right now. Yeah, this thing is about to fucking rip. I'm telling you, put the engine cover on. This thing is about to fucking rip. This thing, I'm telling you, like, I'm aiming for more than 1,000. It should be close enough to that, but I don't know. Depending on the design of this engine specifically, might be a shot in the dark. But we'll just play it by ear, like I said. We'll just see. We'll put the other head covers on, or the valve cover, and put this aftermarket big boy supercharger on this thing. Ergonomic fuel. And we're gonna put the coils on. I think I threw this engine in something else already, but I can't remember what car. After we put this in, we're gonna for sure start focusing more on the body and figuring out all of that good jazz. And okay, we got another hider roller, and see, just like that, the whole thing is put together. Literally, the whole thing is put together. I think I threw this engine in one of the old school cars, like my Caprice or something. Most definitely did. So we're gonna go ahead and take this engine off the stand and just throw it in here and admire how sexy this thing looks. Yes, we're gonna have some fun with this. I think this would be the most, you know, not iconic, but the most, you know, I just accidentally pulled the damn thing out. I meant to return it back to where it was. But look at that, man. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. That thing looks so nice. It's just sitting right here. Like I said, the front sway bar, I can swap it out. I'll just take the links off, and then we can go ahead and, you know, tackle it. So they always want you to take this damn tire off no matter what. But luckily, like I said, we can just take it off, no problem, and be done with it, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt later, right? So let's go ahead and take this front sway bar links off and actually take the sway bar out. Put everything back on. 3-star sway bar, 3-star sway bar links, and go ahead and throw these on, and then do the same thing over here. So now we can go ahead and put the sway bar links on here and put the tire back on. Bam. So now we have the engine put in. Pretty much is ready to go. Only thing I gotta do now is put you know, the rest of the exhaust stuff back together. But in real life, what you would typically want to do if you would want to have this transmission basically in here. So now since we have an aftermarket, you know, transmission, you know, basically rebuilt, this thing is gonna be awesome, because then I have more control of the gears. And you know, if I want the gears to be real long or do I want them to be real short, I have control over that now. So we're gonna go ahead and make this whole catback exhaust not straight pipe, but you know, I'll tell you, this thing's gonna move. It's really gonna move. Fuel tank is not terrible, but we might as well just go ahead and replace the fuel tank, give it a brand new 3-star high quality one, and upgraded fuel pump, thus receiving more power with the aftermarket exhaust that we do have on this thing. And pretty much, yeah, I mean, control arms look fine. Not like, you know, super terrible, but we can go ahead and actually replace this control arm, give it a upgraded one, do fresh bushing, and we could do it on the other side as well, just because what the hell of it, never know, you know. Okay, so we got a brand new sway bar, brand new suspension parts pretty much, and a brand new exhaust, fresh drive shaft, man. So okay, so now we have everything hooked up. Now we just have to put, oops, my bad, I'm over here messing up. Now we just have to put the air filter in, put the air filter cover on, and I know I had 4 clips. Go ahead and throw that on here, and then upgraded higher quality fuses. That way, you know, nothing don't burn out. You know what I'm saying? Don't want that. I can't wait to put all this together, man. This is a nice little, you know, nice little build. Next episode is probably gonna be something even better than this. I want to see what happens as far as putting this thing on the dyno. Giving it a 3-star battery is phenomenal too. You want to make sure you have the best of the best going into this thing. We're going to give it a stage 3-star ECU, and 3-star power steering fluid reservoir. But I forgot about the ABS module and the ABS pump, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade that as well. Give it a nice little 3-star, you know, upgrade. And pretty much all we have to do now is put oh shoot, I did not mean to click that. Whoops. So now all we gotta do is just put fluid in. That's pretty much it. And I'm gonna be so happy, because this Camaro is about to be a beast. Like, when I say a beast, I'm talking like this thing is gonna be ridiculously OP. I can't wait to take it to the drag strip though, because oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, fill up everything and, you know, take our time with it. Having fresh, you know, fresh, what the hell is that? Oh my gosh, fresh new coolant, that's what I meant to say. Having fresh new everything, fresh oil, fresh coolant, fresh this, it's gonna, man, this car is just gonna love it. And, you know, breaking in the engine is also another thing, and having a stage 3 ECU. You know, this thing has never been fired up at all, but I have faith that this thing is gonna move. So, you know, we'll see about that, but I just know this thing is gonna be over, I want to say more than 1,000 horsepower. If it doubles, it doubles. If not, oh my gosh, dude, this thing is still a beast. So we're gonna end the gameplay right here. At least I know I have the engine built, headers on, new tires, new fixed wheels, mounted and balanced, aftermarket everything as far as from the transmission. And we're just ready to pretty much replace these parts body wise, put new parts on, and see if they have anything aftermarket. Pretty much that's it, dude. Paint this car, get this thing, you know, tuned at the dyno, and shoot, we will have a nice introduction to that next series, most definitely. But if you do enjoy this, give your boy a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, can't wait to add more cars to my collection. But this is gonna be one of them that I'm gonna be really proud of after it's done. So catch you on the next one. Peace. Cowboys.